This is Deidre at Deidre Hair Solutions. Thank you for watching my video today. Today I want to touch on a topic that you don't hear too many people speaking about, and it is sanitation, specifically for hair extension, hair weave services that involve needles. Needles are sharps, as we call them in the medical and healthcare industry. I am a licensed cosmetologist and I've been practicing for 23 years. I'm also a registered nurse and I've been practicing for the past 6 years, since 2010. My specialty of nursing is perioperative nursing. That means I'm a registered nurse in the OR. I'm the nurse that's in the room with clients, with patients while they are asleep. It's anesthesia, the surgeon, the scrub tech, and then there's the circulating nurse. That's what I do. But the way that I apply my nursing knowledge to my cosmetology practice is in the OR, there is sterile technique. Sterile technique means that the items we use, the tools and the needles, the sutures, and all of the different items that we use for surgery are free from bacteria. They have been treated with maybe different gases depending on the type of item it is, or high steam heat. And then we also have some things that are treated with pressure processes and things like that. But the reason why you want to have these items treated to be sterilized is because you do not want to introduce any bacteria to the surgical site, wherever the patient is being operated on. So I take that information and I apply that to my cosmetology practice, because people don't realize how harmful our good organization and efficiency thinking can be. So many people have these cushions that they put all their hair weaving needles in, and they can be very harmful because if you are not cleansing, disinfecting, or sterilizing your needles, each time you put a needle back into that cushion, you're introducing bacteria from each client into that cushion. So here you are, oh, I got 100 needles already threaded up, I'm always ready, la la la. That's efficiently, that's great thinking, but when you think about the larger picture and the amount of bacteria that is harbored in that cushion and continues to get passed back and forth from client to client, and even you sometimes, because you know what, you might graze your skin and puncture the very outer layer of your skin. So now you're introducing all that bacteria to yourself. We need to be more conscious about how we are sterilizing our equipment and how we are protecting ourselves and our clients from harmful bacteria. You don't know who is carrying what. That's the day and age that we live in. And this is not about creating a stigma or anything about anyone's condition. That's not what this video is about. This video is about protecting yourself as a professional, your health, and your legal liability in regards to possibly passing harmful bacteria from one client to the other client. So what do I do to prevent cross-contamination from client to client or harming myself in regards to harmless bacteria? What I do is I use a sterilizer, okay? And this is the type of sterilizer I use. This is a sterilizer that is used in pretty much everyone's home. If you have children and babies, you have used a plug-up counter sterilizer. This uses high heat steam to sterilize your child's bottles. Okay, it makes perfect sense. This is something that anyone can have access to in order to clean your needles, okay? This is the type of container that I keep my needles in. And I keep my hair weaving needles and my sewing needles in here that I use on the sewing machine to make my units. But This is so important. It's so important. It's something that is not addressed in state board literature about sharp safety in regards to hair weaving. We have to be ahead of state board. Okay, don't let something occur and then the state board is coming to you after the fact. Be ahead of the state board, be ahead of the curve, and protect your clients, protect yourself from harmful bacteria by sterilizing your needles. I don't keep my needles pre-threaded. I know who's coming in. I take care of my sterilization. Okay, then I thread up the needles. And how do I store my needles while I'm working? I just roll up a clean towel and I take those needles that are already threaded, and that's what I hold them in, and I work from that. When I finish with that client, the needles don't get thrown back with everything else that's already sterilized. The towel goes in my towel bin, my needles get set to the side, and I cleanse them and sterilize them. We must protect ourselves, our health, and our legal liability in regards to passing harmful bacteria from client to client and client to ourselves. Be proactive. Barbicide is not going to cut it. Okay, we use that for our combs and our brushes, and that's fine. But those aren't sharps. These are sharps. If you want to go a little further, just use certain needles per client. If you know, okay, I'm doing a sewing, thread up really long, do 3 or 4 really long, toss those needles in a sharps container. So that way, every time you're with a client doing hair extensions, you have new needles. You can sterilize them or just use new needles. Please be ahead of the curve. Think further and more constructively to protect yourself and your clients and to preserve your name, your business name. Okay, thank you so much for watching. My name is Deidre Chisholm. I'm the owner of Jean Andrew Hair Solutions in Katy, Texas, and I offer hair replacement and hair extension services. My phone number is 832-263-3458. Website jahair.com. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day. Enjoy your day. See you soon.